One of your favorite parts of fantasy basketball is making trades, but you don't want to make trades just willy-nilly. You want to make sure that you sell high and you buy low. In this episode, we're going to break down the sell high and buy low targets that you need to focus on for week 4 of the NBA fantasy season. We believe every NBA fan that plays fantasy football should also play fantasy basketball. So here we are, week 4. We got a list of players that we're going to run down for you. We're just going to connect with you, build with you. Listen, if you don't have something to drink, grab something to drink. I'm thinking about bringing wings to the show. Let me know in the comments if you think that's something you're interested in. I'll make some homemade wings. I'll order some wings. Whatever y'all want to do, we'll share, break bread, just kind of connect. Y'all come over, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of doing this fantasy basketball thing together with a V. Together. All right. So first off, let's just jump right into the buy lows. The first buy low is somebody that what really alerted me is when I saw him get dropped. I was like, oh, but you dropped him? Just like into the waiver wire head first? It's like they took him outside and just dropped him into the waiver wire free agency pool. A player that, in my opinion, should still be on rosters, maybe hold, especially in 12-team leagues, in 10-team leagues even. Maybe just hold and be patient if you can. But folks are not patient. People are worried. So in these scenarios, this is a buy low. I'm talking about the 154th player according to Yahoo default settings. From the Boston Celtics, Drew Holiday. Yes, the champ, the guy who, when he arrives in town, he wins championships. And so far this season, he has not been performing. A lot of it has to do with a dip in his defensive stats, which is a huge part of what he brings to the table. But people are worried. And when people are worried, you buy low. Now, when I say buy low, I'm not saying you throw out a player that you're really interested in. I'm saying you throw out maybe your bottom worst players. You throw out your 2 worst players or something like that. Don't get cute and try to make a deal to some, like, don't send Dyson Daniels, right? Huh? Don't send Bilal Coulibaly, huh? Don't do that. You can send somebody like Anthony Black if you want. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Anthony Black at another piece, something like that. Don't send any players that you actually want on your team. See if you can get him before they drop him, because the last thing you want to do is have to burn your fab budget or your waiver wire priority on him. The next buy low is number 135 according to Yahoo default settings. How the mighty have fallen. Hot dog water with the bratwurst residue. Dumpster Juiceville. Your man, D'Angelo Russell, a.k.a. D-Lo. Now, don't get me wrong. I say this all the time. When we say hot dog water with the bratwurst residue, we are not saying that these players suck. We're just saying that it doesn't work for fantasy. Because one thing you want to keep in mind is that there are very few opportunities to even play in the league. So every player who is in the NBA is one of the top players in the world. So we always want to make sure we give that context in terms of respect for the talent for people to even make it into the NBA. So no, I don't think D'Lo is garbage. He's one of the best players in the world, literally. But for fantasy, I am out. So when we say hot dog water with the bratwurst residue, dumpster Juiceville, we're talking about fantasy. All due respect to my man D-Lo. I hope that it works out there. But yeah, definitely a buy low. I think he'll be better. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, NBA, college basketball, NHL, to UFC and MMA. Head to BetOnline today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. BetOnline, the game starts here. Number 39 in Yahoo and number 31 in ESPN, Steph Curry. Definitely a player that is being overlooked right now, and he's slowly rising. Even in drafts this season, he wasn't picked in the first round. Maybe you were grabbing him in the second, sometimes even the third. Man, how the mighty have fallen. But he will rise like the Phoenix. If he stays healthy, he is going to produce on a top 15, top 20 level. So getting him here when he's ranked 39th or 31, you could definitely send over some offers that will bring him back for a discount. Number 57 in Yahoo and number 58 in ESPN, Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell has been underperforming, but the Cleveland Cavaliers are winning. At the time of recording this, they are undefeated, y'all. Why? They was 11-0. Huh? What? Where they do that at? Undefeated? Best start in franchise history? Same franchise that LeBron James used to run? Come on, man. So he's sacrificing right now because Kenny Atkinson is a winner, right? So he's I don't care about your stats. I just want you to win. You can see that there's a little more balance in terms of the fantasy production, but I think he's better than 57. I think he's better than 55. I think this is a buy low opportunity. And still a buy low, Tyrese Halliburton. I'm not going to go into his rank right now. It's ugly, man. We talked about him. He was the cover boy of one of these episodes this season. It is not a good look, to be quite honest. It is concerning, and every week that passes, I get more and more concerned. But I don't give a shih tzu puppy. If I can make a deal for Tyrese Halliburton and send over like some mid-round type players, middle round players, I'm doing that. To just the risk is going to be worth the reward. I say go for it. A couple of injury buy lows: Paolo Banchero, Scotty Barnes, DeJounte Murray, Miles Bridges, Kevin Durant, and Zion Williamson. The best time to buy low on a player is when they are injured. If you want to create some packages for people who are concerned, those are some of the players that I would target. Now let's talk about some sell highs. Oh, yeah. Now, some of these players I am Cheech and Chong high on, right? But I would still sell them, trade them away for the right deal. I'll start with one of my favorite players this season, Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns is ranked number 11. Huh? The Isaiah Thomas number. Number 11 in Yahoo Points Leagues. Man, he has been cooking with hot avocado oil. Your man is on fire. I had the opportunity to watch one of his games recently, and he put on for the city. Definitely somebody that I'm trying to hold if I can. But if I could send you Karl Anthony Towns and another piece and bring back Jokic, I'm doing that every single day of the week. Next sell high from the Chicago Bulls, number 19, according to ESPN Points League default scoring. Number 19, Nikola Vucevic. Now, I was not high on Vucevic in the offseason, preseason, any season. I just don't, it's not my cup of tea. But it's undeniable how he has been performing this season. And for me, I don't know if I believe this. I don't know if he'll be able to maintain his value. I don't know if this is sustainable. Anything can happen in Chicago. They might blow that joint up at any moment and start shipping pieces out. And there's no telling where he will land. So for me, I don't have confidence in him being able to sustain his value. So for that reason, I'm selling high or Nikola Vucevic. If you love this community and you want to invest in what we are building, please consider becoming a paid subscriber. Think of it like treating me to a coffee and bagel once a month. Becoming a paid subscriber will grant you access to our MVP Discord channel, priority DM and email replies, and priority rate my team videos. And most importantly, your support will help us to keep creating content. You are not obligated or expected to pay anything to be a part of this community, but there are expenses associated with running this operation, and your support will help us keep this going for years to come. To get started, visit believeinfantasy.com, enter your email, and select the level of support that works best for you. The next sell high is number 25 in Yahoo points leagues, Kyrie Irving. I love Kyrie. I think Kyrie is great. But if you got Kyrie, you've been thinking about your fantasy basketball playoffs and thinking about that 2-game week that they have. And also the fact that I don't know if he's going to be able to perform at this level the whole season. And if I could get some value and give up Kyrie Irving, I'd totally be open to conducting those negotiations to see if we can bring him or send him away and bring back more value. Now, this next one is crazy, y'all. I don't even believe he's on this list. The next sell high from the Los Angeles Clippers, Norman Powell. Number 52, according to Yahoo rankings. Playing out of his freaking mind right now. Yo, he is going all the way off. Kawhi is out. Paul George is gone. It's just a runway of opportunity, and Norman Powell is capitalizing. I think he's trying to get a bag, y'all. Oh, yeah. I think it's going down. I think he's going to try to get him a bag. And the next player we want to talk about from the Toronto Raptors, Jakob Poeltl, 46th in Yahoo, 59 in ESPN. I just think he's overperforming a little bit. I don't know if he's going to be able to finish the season in that top 50, top 60 range. He might take a dip. But again, somebody you want to look to see if you can upgrade. And when we talk about sell highs, we're not saying trade them away. And I think that sometimes that's something I need to clarify for folks, because people in the comments are like, what do you mean sell high? You want me to trade them for what? Sell high is always you getting an upgrade. I'm proud to be partnering with Underdog Sports for one of my favorite places to play fantasy games. You got to check out Pick'em. It's so easy to play. Just pick 2 to 8 stats of your favorite players and choose whether they'll go higher or lower. You can 20x your money by going 5 for 5. Sound fun? Sign up with the promo code GAMEPICK to claim your free pick and first-time deposit offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Or just click the link in the description of this episode. Now, let's pick them, watch them, and win them. So look at your team. Look at players who are replaceable, right? And if their value is higher than maybe you expected, or folks like myself are saying that their value is a little higher, you want to maybe just send some offers out to upgrade what you have. So when I say sell high on Karl Anthony Towns, for example, I'm not saying sell high on him for Evan Mobley. No, I'm saying if you sell high on a player like Karl Anthony Towns, you want to bring back an upper tier Jokic, an upper tier Wembanyama, Doncic, AD, these type of players. So never do a lateral trade. You want to do an upgrade, a clear step up from whatever it is that you have on your roster. You want to make sure you upgrade if you sell high. Now, really quick, I want to make sure that we are on the same page as we close out this episode. we are conducting live streams every single week. Right now, as I record this, as you hear my voice, this is actually a live stream. Whether you're listening to the audio podcast or if you're watching the YouTube episode, we are filming our episodes every Sunday night. So if you want to, and you have the time and you're available, and you pull up at about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be conducting these live streams. If you want this information early, come to the live stream. If you want to hack the situation, copy the URL of the live stream video and save it, because the videos will become unlisted the night of the live stream. So at the time of recording this, which is a Sunday night, right now it's 11:40. We've already banged out 3 episodes. Please note that these episodes will be switched to unlisted on YouTube. So if you have the link, you can always refer back to them. So to get that, you need to show up live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please bear with me. I have 2 children and a wife and a career, a day job that I go to with doing this as well for you. So if we start at 10:45 or we start early at 10 o'clock, please bear with me. But the ideal time period to be here is about 10:30 p.m. And now that you know the buy lows and sell highs for week 4 of the NBA season, make sure you check out our episode about the top 100 players in ESPN points leagues. This episode was presented to you by BetOnline.